May adlaw, I have here a very old good friend. Old good friend kay pareha man mig edad ni Enrile na because we've been well, we have here Saf. Dugay-dugay na tang kaila. Like
Yes.
I don't want to reveal, but dugay-dugay namin kaila. So she's known before she went back to the States. There is sa Dumaguete because she handles events. You also have a management before, right?
Actually, I co-founded the Robinsons Club with my very good friend Natty. She was the marketing for Robinson's Place Dumaguete.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's how we started it. I was nursing, right? I was nursing student Suleiman at that time. And Nads, when Rob opened, she was the first marketing communications, I believe. And she had events before. And she used to ask me like, girl, do you know a dance group? Do you know this? I'm like, so I have to look for dancers and singers to perform on those programs. So then I was like, you know what? Why don't we just make our own dance club? There's a lot of talents in the Dumaguete. So that's what we did, the Robbie Talents Club. We started with Robert, like Talents Exposed at the Robinsons Mall, Dumaguete. That's when we had like an audition kind of thing. So we had like singers and dancers and all of ages. So I kind of co-founded it. We called it Robbie Talents Club because Robinsons plus, I was with Killerbee at that time. So it's called Robinsons and B-E-E for Killerbee.
Let's go back a bit because when you and Nads founded that, na may mga connections, right? But before siguro, yeah. I just want to know because I never asked you this.
Yeah.
How did you start?
Start the whole thing?
The whole thing. That's if I remember it correctly, it's Sapphire Productions, right?
Yes.
How did you start?
Actually, it wasn't planned, right? I came from the States to study nursing. It was like the trend before, like, oh, Filipinos from the States go back to be nurses. So that's what I did. I was sent here, and my cousin was also here, so we're going back to school. At that time, I didn't know anyone in Dumaguete at all, like zero, because I'm from Manhuyod originally. Also, Nads is from Manhuyod.
Oh, daghan ko nakatunan, Nads. Hi, Nads.
Also, Ate Grace is from Manhuyod. So there's a lot of people from Manhuyod. So, okay, she loves, so one of my cousins, her name's Solang. Hi, Solang. She listens to 95.1 a lot. So when they were like, oh, they're looking for a DJ, a radio DJ, out of nowhere, she was like, maybe we should like, you know,
speak English.
audition. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't tried anything like that, you know? So she's like, you know what? Why not? So I went in for an interview, and Sir Roy Bustillo, he auditioned me for it. And he had me read, you know, like a newspaper in Tagalog or whatever it was. But yeah, he just told me I need to practice my R because I couldn't roll my R. So yeah, I think that started it all. Like, and then I got the job. I got the job, and my name Sapphire actually came from. They asked me like, "What's gonna be your radio name?" Like, I really have no idea. And she's like, "What's your birth month?" I'm like, September. And then I was like, "Oh, my birth month will be Sapphire." So I'm like, "Okay, I'll just go with Sapphire." So that's how it started with the Sapphire. And then it went to Queen Bee because I was the only girl at that point, I think, when I was at Killerbee. Or I know Chantel was there, but they just did Sapphire Queen Bee for me for some reason. So that's how it started. And then when Robinsons opened, Natty asked me to host. The first celebrity was Jason Abalos, the grand opening. And trust me, I have no idea how to host. I have no idea how to do it. I just, because she believes in me so much that I can do it, she was like, okay, girl, can you host this? I'm like, who is this guy? Like, I don't watch Chilisari. So I was like, so she gives me like, okay, this is the guy. She gives me like a script to read. But thanks, girl, for all the scripts. Yeah, she gives me a script to read. And it was kind of fun. It was like a whole new experience for me. I guess from there, hosting celebrities, and a lot of doors opened up. Opportunities open up, like, and then like I said, Killerbee has events for the clubs for almost every Friday. So then I help Doc. Doc was with Killerbee before. Remember Doc?
Yeah.
Hi, Doc.
I was about to ask that too.
Yes, he was with Killerbee, or he's still with Killerbee. He was doing events, and I did events with him. So I kind of learned how to maneuver around how to do events. And Sir Roy was very supportive. Like, oh, what do you guys think we should do? This and that. So that's how I learned how to do events from the clubs at first. And then, like I told you, Nads was doing events at Rob, right? So I'm like, oh, let's just make a talents club so we can just pull talents from. So that's what we did.
That was a good move. Doc, sa wala kailang Doc,
Doc Timbaya.
He was responsible for Get Soaked. So, tanan nga Get Soaked was his, right?
Also, was it Life Dance at Freedom before?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
but
big event.
It was you and him sa mga events na ko sa una.
So El Camino before El Comes, diba? El Comes, and then there's Gimmick, but El Comes was more of like the Killerbee club, I think, at that time.
Oh, nano po ko ibang information na katanan.
Yeah. So it was fun, actually. I was going to school from like Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday because I have to go clinicals already. I study nursing, right? So busy keiko, and then when I had events, I just bring my things to study while doing the rehearsals and everything at night at Robinson's.
Did you finish?
I graduated.
Wow!
I graduated in time. So people, like, even my dean was like, Miss Romano, are you sure you wanted to be a nurse because you were doing all this and that? You know, and I'm like, it's fun for me, you know, like doing events, watching the talents and helping them get exposed. You know, there's so much talent in Dumaguete. That's why they just need an avenue to, you know, to be seen, to be known of what they can do.
That's who we are, actually.
I know,
what
that's
we're
why.
trying to do.
That's why I was like, wait, Chum doing this now? When, you know, when like Rakib's signing what contract? So Rakib's actually signed with beetzee now, and I'm so happy for you, and congratulations, you and Rakim.
Thank you.
Like I said, he's always been passionate. I think he was like 9 or 10 with the Rabbit Towns Club. He was small.
Yeah, really small.
And
I
then
think 9 na siya ato. Maybe
think
7, 8, 9.
so small with a very powerful voice, Yucha, and he's very committed and passionate. So I know, you know, with you can take him places, and with his heart for, you know, performing, then yeah.
I'll try my best. Na pressure na naman ko.
Yeah, he was like around 9. Sila Vince. Sila Vince.
Grabe kay itong project. Let's talk
Which
about
one?
that project. Katong We Are the World.
Oh, yes. My last project before I left. That was fun. That was actually fun. So
what year was it, Gane? I forgot.
2012, 2013 mato. Around that.
Oh
2012,
no,
2013.
so you've been gone this long?
Yes, sir.
Oh my
I've been
God.
gone this long, yes. So, what was that project? Oh, si Von to, nag-connect na to.
Yeah,
right?
that was Yolanda time. I wanted to go sa Tacloban to shoot what really happened. And then my girlfriend at the time said, no,
It's not safe.
it's not safe at all.
It's not.
So I was looking for another way to help somehow. And then Vaughn contacted me that there's this girl that wants to connect.
Okay.
And then we had breakfast sa McDo.
Yeah, we met.
That was fun.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I'm trying to, because she was with the Bisaya movement. What was that called? Your charity.
Gawad Kalinga.
Yeah, there. She was with that charity. And I wanted to do it basically to thank all the countries that came and helped us, and to send a message to the country that, you know, you guys are not alone. We're here. That's basically my main message to put out when we made that video. So when I was talking to Vaughn, I was like, hey, girl, I wanted to do this and that. She was like, oh, let me talk to Chum because he's doing things. So I'm like, okay, sure. So that's what happened. And then we gathered all the singers, diba? And we just shoot that for one night. Everyone came. Oh, 2 nights.
2 nights, yeah.
2 nights. So everybody came there and recorded. We didn't sleep.
That was grabe.
That was the first time we worked together.
Yes.
And I was like, because the good thing is, like, if you work with someone who has your vision, like the way we had it before, it was easy to just get it done.
Yeah.
Right?
I think I still have the same vision.
I know. Like, we still have the same. That's why it was so easy to do that job. Even if wala tayo tulog at like, it was like, Cham, like this clip, it was really, the result was really good. And remember, we premiered it for Miss Dumaguete.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it
but
was premiered with Miss Dumaguete, and we had like a standing ovation for that one. I just remember they just told me. I wasn't there. Remember?
I think I wasn't there po siguro.
Luya na tayo. We're both luya. We're so kapoy because, you know, I think we did the whole video in 2 days or 3 days max.
I think so, yeah.
Because by location was at your studio, and after that, recording mga bata. And then we had to shoot something from Siliman with all the kids.
Yes.
And those kids were classmates of one of my talents. I was like, can you gather your classmates too? And then other people also from I think I remember Sherry from Yes. I'm not sure what radio she was. I'm sorry if I got this wrong.
What I
Sherry.
remember was si Jerry Catarata, his studio, kato.
Oh, yes. Yeah, ito ang studio
And
ninyo
Mid
siya.
Nasty, I think, was part of it.
Yeah, Earl. Earl? Was it Nico or Earl?
Nico,
Yeah. And he did his own lyrics, and also this other guy was speaking the dialect for Leyte. Also when they rap. Yeah, I enjoy that. I enjoy that project so much. I'm so proud of
I'm
it.
so proud of it.
I'm so proud of it until now. If you guys want to watch it, we'll send you guys the link again.
Yeah, it's there. You can find it.
But yeah, like something like that, making projects with people that's passionate of what they do, it's really fulfilling, and that's what keeps me going. I get tired of it.
It's very addicting.
Yeah.
It's very addicting. So I find myself looking for the next thing that I need to do. Yeah.
It's fun.
That would fulfill me in that space,
Aspect,
that
yeah.
aspect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what me and Naz have been doing a lot, like with the Robbie Towns Club. I even did like a musical Christmas. I did the script and everything. I just made Robinson's our playground for some reason.
Yeah. I think you were you and Nadi were I don't know.
We're the first ones that probably does a lot of events over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to recall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall anyone else doing it but you guys. So
that's why when I ask people, and be like, Rob is like, no offense, Robinson Small Dumaguete, but they were like, it's so dead now. Like there's not as much events as before. Because you can compare it. When it first started, they had a lot of celebrities for the first few years, I guess. And then we also did our own like Christmas events. Nads have all these ideas too. And then we had the Street Grooves, the hip hop dance competition. We had Jong Navarro. Was it Jong? What is Hilario? I think the dancer.
Hilario,
Yeah. So we had him as the judge. The mall was packed. Like you can't move. Like even the escalator is so packed. Like I can't even find parking.
Yeah.
that was, but like it was very nice experience of like doing it the first thing kind of. So it's kind of like, I don't know, for me and Nads, it was because Nads is really talented. She's a singer, she's a dancer, she's a performer, right? And me, I'm just like, what can I do? Kind of thing. And then I throw it at her. I'm like, girl, I want to do this and that. And she was like, what do you want to do exactly? And then she writes me the whole proposal thing. So she writes the paperwork and I just tell her like, okay, this is my vision. But with her, working with her, is that she gives me like a structure. Okay, girl, this is what we can do. This is like the precautions of the dancers, things like that. So she has that.
So that was your idea?
Which one?
The dancer thing? The concert?
Street grooves?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, girl, I'm a hip hop dancer. I don't know. Just out of nowhere, I just want to have a contest. So she was like, okay. And I wanted something hip hop. And then she'd be like, we need to change it to something, subtle. So that's why we made it to Street Grooves instead of like street hip hop dance. And, me coming from the States, but my thing is like, my mentality is US Filipino. But Nads will put me to like, okay, girl, this is what we're going to do. So it kind of, our duo, we work together as a team and it works. For like 5 years, we've been doing the same thing. So we did a contest. We had a lot of concerts with the Rabitans Club. We were involved in I don't even know what's the names anymore. Some CS with the whole Rabitans production. We had their own concerts. So Naz was really thinking too with the performers.
So sa Robbie Talents ba, how many were you managing?
How many? I think we had, 4 different dance crews, I remember.
Plus singers.
And then we had the beatboxer, we had the Cariñoso boys. I'm not sure if you remember, they went to Pilipinas Got Talent. And they got into semifinals. I went with them to Dumaguete. I was at school, mind you. I have to be like, to talk to my dean, like I have to take these kids to Manila. Right? And that's why they were like, Miss Romano, your school. I'm like, I'm going to pass. Just let me bring them to Manila. Because, it's their first time. They're from, they're from Dumaguete, from like a barrio or something. It was Cariñoso boys, Reno, then Clifford, Jury, and Barry. Those 4 kids. So their talent was like comedy dance. So which is really different to capture on TV. So it was kind of hard, but they got into semifinals. So which was a really great experience for them.
Semifinals is good enough. I
Yeah.
think. More than good enough.
the singers, always the singers that will win. Like, why don't you make it a freaking singing contest? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I was there with them. Oh, it was stressful because like it was like that. Like you're assigned to like a talent manager will be assigned to one group for that whole Filipinas Got Talent thing. So they were like, Saf, we're gonna be there in like 10 minutes. We wait outside. We go to the studio, record something, blah, go back to the hotel. And then one of the kids got sick, and I'm like, we stayed there for like 2-3 days. I'm just like, goodness gracious. But you know, like the feeling of like you're helping, like the talents and get to get somewhere and like feel like they're worth something, that their talent's being recognized. And that for me, like I said, is very fulfilling. Top. I didn't, with the talents, me and Naz, we didn't take any commission or anything. Whatever the talent fees is, that's theirs. We didn't have
Wow.
anything to do with percent or whatever. For me, I was just doing it because I'm passionate about it and passionate about helping people with talents that are also their desire to, get to their dreams like that.
Yeah, I think opportunities come after that.
Yeah.
You know?
It was fun though. For me, it was just more of like, I have a little family with the Rabbitons Club. We have different dance crews, dancers. Until now that I still talk to. You know what? We made the, 2010, 2011. Or I still talk to the kids even if I wasn't in the States.
Is the group still intact?
Well, we have our group chats, yeah. I mean, if I'll be like, okay, let's go make our concert, I'm sure they're gonna be like, okay, what are we doing? You know what I mean? They're just there. They're there. Like, but I'm sure they're active in their own different ways now. Like Rakim's doing his own thing. Rakim and Vince having their quartet group. Glenn, I'm sure he's still doing his dancing, choreographing. Jeff with his skip dance crew and growing with, a lot more dancers. Cariñoso boys, they're still there. But it's just like, you have to be, like they just have to, I don't know, someone to like manage them. I'm not here, so it's kind of hard to push them.
Yeah, it's hard.
But like I always support them if they're posting something on Facebook and this and that. I'm always like, I always message or call them or text them, I'm like, oh, like congratulations, or I'm not sure, just to show your support even if I'm not here physically. Like if they want advice or something like that, I'm always here.
So half your body is here.
My mind and my heart is here. Like doing events, like, if you love what you do, it's not work anymore. You don't get tired.
Yeah.
It's probably what happened to me when I was nursing is like, seriously, nursing in Silliman is nonstop. Every day, almost every day I have exam.
That's why I was surprised that you finished on time.
Thanks.
How'd you do it?
I just don't sleep, champ. Like I told you, during rehearsals, I'll have my study papers and I'll just study there. And then the next morning I go to school. Like all day. And then after my all day school, I have meetings for events.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty much packed.
Wow.
Then I have my radio station on Saturdays. I have my show, the Love Bites show, which was giving love advice and everything. And sometimes I won't have any more voice because that's a Saturday and there's events on Friday nights. So I'll be like, I'm so sorry, guys. I can't talk right now. And my boss will be like, Saf, they can't understand what you're saying. Because, I will lose my voice because from the partying and whatever. But I don't really drink like that. Just FYI. When I do my events, maybe like just like a glass or something of a drink because I can't tolerate. I had incidents before where first time I drank when I got here because I don't drink. I got like 2 or 3 shots of tequila. I was at the hospital because I couldn't breathe. Yes, for 2 days. I was in IV and everything.
Wow.
Because I don't drink. And people have that mentality of, from the US, you're wild. But I'm not. I'm very family oriented and, I help my parents out.
I really thought you could handle the drink.
No, I don't drink. That was the first time I drank. And my mom was like, I didn't send you to the Philippines to drink and get to the hospital. I'm like, Mom, I'm so sorry. I just drank like 3 shots.
Just one time.
Yeah, I was intoxicated. I had, panic attacks and stuff. So.
Grabe. So now I was so proud of being the sleepless man. I think you are worse than me at sleeping.
I don't. Because
wow.
It keeps me going. Like, it inspires you, diba? If you have projects, it inspires you to, like, your creative part of the brain, it's working. Even if you're trying to sleep, you can't. So might as well be productive and do something.
I can't do it now. I'm too old for that.
Hey, don't say we're too old. We're about the same age. So, for me, like I said, I was packed for those years. So I didn't have no relationships. I don't have no boyfriends. People think I was actually, I'm into
I thought
girls.
you were I thought you had a boyfriend before,
No.
but thinking about it now.
I was just with my cousins the whole time. My girl cousins, my little sister was here. Yeah, that's all I did. I was just working and school and doing projects.
I'm shocked that
I graduated again.
not that, but you've done a lot of things.
Yeah, like I like to do the first ever ones. Like,
And these things that we're talking about are not small,
oh, thank you.
Like
Yeah,
Robbie Talents, Robbie
Talents Club. Yeah,
is wow. And the events in the mall, I think every weekend, if kaya, and some of them are like what you said, the dance contest. But can you remember what's the biggest one you did?
the biggest one probably with Naz. I mean, basically it's with Naz. Robinsons. It's probably the street groups because I think we did 2 or 3 street groups for Robinsons. So it became like a yearly thing. And then we have celebrities come in and judge. So probably was the street grooves. Yeah. And then also my mob was there. That's when I made my Dumaguete Mob.
Yeah.
Because I was inspired. I was watching Step Up or something. And I was like, my dancers can do this. So then after the movie, I texted the group. I'm like, hey, you guys want to do a mob dance? And they're like, let's meet tomorrow. I'm like, okay, gang. Where? So that's why I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. And they're like, okay, so I'm hosting an event on a certain date. We're going to mob that thing. And we only practiced one night, I think, for 2 nights or 1 or 2 nights.
I forgot when was the last, because I filmed the last mob, I think.
You did some Robinsons.
What year was that?
I don't know. When did I come back? Did I come? I don't know.
2016, 17? I don't know.
Nad's wedding. I came here 2015. Maybe we did that then?
We surprised her then when you arrived.
Yes,
right?
yes. Oh my God. You can't even. Oh, yes. I was. I came here to surprise Naz for her wedding. I told her, girl, I'm so sorry I can't make it. But obviously, I already
No,
had my
I
ticket.
remember. I remember
yeah,
the
and
script
then
now.
I was mentioning Ati Grace, Sisip, so just like my placement on at the church was still there. My name was still there. Everything. So yeah, that was great for me. Like I only stayed here for like 10 days or something. I couldn't do the 14 weeks. I mean 14 weeks, 14 days. I stayed for like 10 for her wedding. It just came for her wedding.
Wow. Grabe nads.
I know, right? Shoot. No, I'm kidding. But she knows I love her. So that's one. 2015, I think.
So
the last time.
I'm just curious. You don't get tired at all? Because right now I often crash because I've been doing a lot before.
Before?
Yeah.
What, when I was doing the events and stuff?
Like 2017, siguro that time.
I know, like it gives me, like it pumps my heart to like do events. Like I love it. Like the adrenaline rush. Yeah, I probably get sick after like a week. After I do the event, I will get sick. I'll probably pass out or just get sick. But during that, like all my energy and like my brain and like everything is just focused on what I'm doing. And then when I get the result, then I'm like really happy about that.
So I'm just curious because I think that you've been having so much fun in the Philippines. Why'd you leave?
After I graduated, I wanted to stay, obviously, But that's when the Yolanda thing happened, right? So my mom was like, there was earthquake or whatever happening in Bohol at that time. So my mom was like, it's not safe there anymore. So you guys need to come back. So that was, and I wasn't really meant to stay here. I was just supposed to be here for school. But then I ended up doing the radio thing at Killerbee and then the Robinsons thing. So I had a lot going on while I was at school. So I felt like I was here to do other things than just school. You know what I mean? But like for me to like help a lot of kids and, you know what I mean, to leave like a mark in their lives. Well, like I said, it's really fulfilling for me. So that was more of my
what
achievement.
did you do? What did you do when you went to the States?
I went back to the States, well, with my family. Adelpha was with me. She came back with me to the States. And I'm supposed to be a nurse, but I didn't take my license there because they want me to retake classes. And I'm like, So I went back to my retail, which is like my job before. So a general manager, things like that. So still manage people, but it's not as much fun, So I did that and I got married and I've been with my husband for 9 years now.
So no events?
No, not like that kind of event. I've been doing like creative part, I guess, like balloon decorations, baby showers, like that kind of stuff. So that's kind of like my creative outlet, I guess, there. But it's different when you're actually doing
Yeah.
an event. So when I was like, oh, I'm going to the Philippines, I'll do, like when I messaged you, it's like, Cham, I'm going back in the Philippines and I want to do something, at least just one thing for the kids and stuff. So that's why I'm like, oh, let's just do the mob. That would be like the easiest. I don't think I can handle a concert now.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
So it's harder to do events in the States? Like,
It's different. Like
It's
here, we're more, I don't know if you say like we're focused, we're small. Over there, like if you want to penetrate the clubs, it's different. Like they have promoters and the club itself will throw their own parties kind of thing. So it's different market, it's different culture. So it's hard to,
strategies different.
yeah. So like for me, like maybe if I want to do it, like maybe do like a project manager kind of thing, you know, like by contract. If like, hey, I wanted to do this kind of, because I can do like advertise, right? Like, okay, how do we advertise your company? We do this and that, marketing things. So yeah, but it's just different.
But I think that sometimes there's an itch.
Yeah?
Yeah. I need to do this, but I can't. I felt that way before. But
Yeah?
yeah.
Like what?
I for a couple of months I stopped doing video because I needed a break. But there's this itch that I need to, I think I'm in this space for a reason. Like,
Okay.
yeah. Don't you feel that itch when you're there?
Yeah, because I was like, yes. I feel like every day I feel like, I want to do this event, I want to do this and that. So, but the thing is like like if I look back at it, right, it's just like I did these projects, like the first mob at Robinson's Malls. I closed the street in Escanio for my birthday party, like the wild ones when we close the streets and I have to go to the municipality or whatever. And he had to ask me, why are you closing down the street for a party, right? But yeah, I look back at it, I have videos of him, right? So I watch him and I'm like, you know what? I've done them, right? So like no one can take that away from me. I've
Yes.
achieved those. I've done them. And that's it. Like it satisfies my soul, I guess, just seeing like, not an evidence, but you have the documentation of it kind of thing. And your memories, like when you're watching it, it brings you back
It brings
to that
you back.
time
Yeah.
and space of how you felt when you were doing that. So yeah.
You're forgetting one thing, the
Which one?
in Lee Plaza.
Oh, the Dumaguete Mob in Lee Plaza, the center.
Yeah, in Lee, in front of the Lee Super Plaza.
Yeah. When we closed the street, that was Fiesta. We had a hip hop dance contest there with Mickey. He was one of the judge. I forgot what, I think he's from PBB or something. But Mickey something. But we did the mob. It was kind of hard because it was too packed.
Yes.
And I had my dancers at the top of the Lee Plaza, the Carnoso boys and the robotics dancers at the top for like 2 or 3 hours before the event because they have to. That was the area they were going to do their part to dance. So they were there for like hours. So yeah, that was fun though. That was fun. And my little sister was even there. She was spinning the music on stage.
This little sister?
Yeah, Delpha, yeah. Yeah.
Damn, you got a lot of talents.
It just comes out like, do we need some? Okay, I can do that. Let's just do it.
So
But yeah.
right now, Dumaguete needs another version of Sapphire.
Another version of me.
Another version because you're in the States. So I think there should be somebody that's spearheading these things.
Yeah. I mean, I can, like I told you, I can help from the States, right? But the person that has to be here has this, to have the love and passion to do what you do. Because that's your output is how much input you put in there. If you put too much love, it will show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of
Garbage in, garbage out. Yeah. Kind of thing.
So like with the mob, I was so happy that you were like good to go about it. And then Glenn was so helpful. Jeff gathered, they gathered all the dancers. And I told them, this is what I wanted to do. This is this and that. And I just did that from the States. So when I came here, it's like, okay, practice. And I was already communicating with the boys when I was there. So.
How long have you been in the Philippines this time?
I came September 26. 26. Yeah.
So you're going back on the
In 2 days.
24th.
24th.
Barely a month.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was worth it. I was with my entire family here, so we did a lot actually. At first we came here. It was kind of planned to come here, like all of us, my dad, my siblings, because it was supposed to be my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. My mom passed, I'm not sure if last February, cancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So, but we needed the time to be together. So, a whole family came. We celebrated her during Fiesta sa Manhuyod. We had like a dance contest for her in her honor. We had that, and then we also did my gender reveal. We did her birthday last night. We did my 2 nephews' birthday here. So it was a lot going on, but we're all here spending time together, and just we needed that time, like just to grieve and
But you're a big family, right? Because you've been telling me my sisters. I thought you only had one sister.
because she was the only one here with me.
Yeah.
But there's 8 of us.
Wow.
I'm the 5th child. Yeah, I'm the 5th child, and there's her, there's Kate, and there's Val. I still have
8 of you?
yes. One mom, one dad, okay? FYI, it's one mom, one dad. So it's been like, I love being in a big family. I guess I just kind of got used to it. Like being surrounded with a lot of people. It doesn't really bother me because I grew up like that. And the thing is, me and my siblings were kind of the same. Like, we love karaoke, we love to eat, we love to laugh. Dancing and singing is kind of part of our blood because my mom's always been a dancer, and my dad. So my mom's side has always been dancing. So I grew up at 3-4 years old. I was doing ballet at like plazas. My mom would be like,
You
okay,
did what? Wait, you did.
ballet. I was a ballet dancer when I was a kid.
Wow.
My mom would be like, okay, she'll just bring my outfit around. And if there's a party or something, she'll just dress me up, be like, floor's yours. So I kind of probably, that's why I like stage for me, and performing or talking in front of people is kind of it's natural, I guess, na siguro, because I'm used to being on stage. And my sisters too, and my brothers. So my brothers are the singers, my bros. But my sisters are more of like, they dance.
Have you thought about, forming up?
With my siblings?
Yeah.
We're like old now. We're just like, we're married, we have kids. It's kind of
Yeah, but
hard.
earlier, maybe your teenage years.
Yeah, probably. But like at
Never
that
crossed
time,
your
we weren't in that space, siguro. You know what I mean? But I think with the talents, when I was in Dumaguete, and then I think, let me just say connections, or I kind of have that opportunity to help other talents, and I see it. So then that's probably why, like, my heart was into, like, having a talents club and seeing these kids perform, and they're happy and they love it. Like with Reno, with one of the Carranza boys, he came up to me at the park. I was walking with my friends, and he was like, Miss Sapphire, Miss Sapphire. I'm like, oh, hi. He was like, hey, I do guitar and, dancing and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. He's like, can I perform in your hip hop dance competition? I'm like, okay. Then he was like, I can show you right now. And I'm like, okay. Then he performed in front of me at the park. I was like, you know what? This kid has a lot of heart to just come up to me and perform. So I had him perform and did intermission. So if you talk to Reno, Mel, he has his own vlog. He's so talented. Like, his creative brain with Carranza boys is just amazing. He can entertain like the whole plaza by himself if the other boys aren't there. So he's like one of the few talents that are still really close to me. Jeva also is really still close to Jeva Villamil. She's been singing a lot. She has her group.
Where is she now?
She was actually at my place last night.
Wow.
Because she has her other group. She's still performing, singing. Yeah. So she was actually there for Delpha's birthday last night. So she was our entertainment with her other partner for singing. So like I told you, I still keep in touch with my talents even years back.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, when are you coming back?
So we can do another project. We'll see.
I just wanted to ask you, what character do you have, siguro, that maybe would be useful to the next Sapphire? That will, build what you've built.
Continue on.
Yeah.
I think what I can say is you just have to have the heart for what you do. Because if you don't have the heart and love for it,
Yeah.
it's nothing.
What if you don't have the heart? No other choice.
A women, it's like you do it for the love of it, or you do it because of money or something like that. It's two different things. For me, I did it like I told you because I love doing it. Like if we didn't get anything back from it, but like I said, the satisfaction of the feeling of helping these kids, and you know what I mean, seeing them all happy, and you made that happen.
Making an impact.
Yeah, and you make an impact in their lives. Like when I was talking to, because I had Vince, Rakim, and Jeva perform at my mom's show. I mean, her tribute event. I was talking to the kids, and like I told you, I seen them like this, and then now they're all taller than me. I was like, they were like, of course they're like grateful, like because they started with Robbie Town's Club, and they got the exposure and the experience that they have. So I'm like, well, I'm really thankful that I was able to be, a tool or instrument for you guys, and I'm not asking for anything in return. Just continue what you do, to what you love, and just don't forget where you guys came from. That's all it is.
I just wanna siguro make another punch on that note, because people think that when we do things, for example, the thing that we did for Tacloban, people were thinking that we were earning from it.
Oh, they did? Oh,
Yeah.
Where's our money then? Where is it?
Yeah, that's how I think. That's one of the secrets, I think, to have a successful project is to put your heart siguro
Yeah.
first. I actually want to extract something else that's siguro your secret, but you've always been going back to the heart, the
Yeah.
heart. So yeah, I think I can relate to that also, because number one, we didn't earn anything.
Where is the check?
We actually after that we from my side I was actually helping Gawad Kalingat
Yes.
gather funds for it afterwards. So right now I've been thinking of other ways that could siguro get something, make another Sapphire siguro, but right now I'm spacing out also.
Make another one of me here. But like I said, I think we can make it happen as long as we just connect it, and then we just have the people like what we had for the last month that we did, that are just really committed to it and passionate about it.
Yeah, but because so I just wanted to siguro share that I've been waiting and I've been looking for people to collaborate, more like another Sapphire.
Here?
Yeah, here. But right now, wala pa gyud. Wala pa. So yeah, there's a difference between 2010s and 2020s, I guess.
You mean like people wise, you mean, or like the culture itself, or just the trending of how people are?
People just don't operate like that anymore. It's like how we operate,
Yeah, I think I know where you're coming from. I think I know where you're coming from. But like I said, you do things first, right? I agree with you with that 100%, because you love the art of it, right? And it keeps you going and motivates you and inspires you to do more, right? And I also have that thing of me, like, we're only good as our last event kind of thing. So I want to make it impact every single time I do things. Remember,
Yeah.
we talked about this, right? I'm like, I don't want to do things half-baked.
Yeah.
So I have to put my 100% in it. Even if I get sick after a week, I really don't care, as long as that thing gets done and the way I wanted it done.
Yeah.
So I think I was lucky enough when I was still here, because I was in Siliman, right? I was very active. I was on the radio. So it's kind of easy for me to ask for support, like the fraternities at school. Sir Harry, may rest in peace, he was always supportive for our fireworks and the confettis and all the events that we did at Rob before. So, I think also when you do projects and events, you have to build the respect and the trust with the other people that you work with, because that's the main thing. That's the foundation of it. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, I have my own thinking, you have yours. So we meet halfway and respect each other's, because I know I trust you with the video. That's you, right? So I'm like, that's all chum. That's the specialty. So I know where my boundary is, right? I know where my limits are. I know what I can do, and I know where my limits are. That's just basically it. And then respect people. Like my talents, I love them as my family. Like my kids, I just call them the kids. Even though they're all taller and they have families now, I'm just like the kids. But I was really grateful and blessed to have the opportunity to be able to do those things when I was here. Natty first and foremost, because she believed in me so much that I didn't even know I was able to do those things. But because she was there, I was able to do it. You know what I mean? And also with Killerbee, that's where I really started. because I didn't know anything about radio. I was just being myself. You know, I even tell people I am not Dr. Phil. I'm just telling you guys, this is like, you know, like advices that I've heard from someone and and then people just either they take you for who you are, they accept you or they hate you kind of thing. But I never had that feeling that they hate me because I'm driving my motor before. I'll be driving my motor and then I'll be here, DJ SApphire, like, you know, like, hey, you know, like that. They can just, and it's good. Like people recognize you, right? And then you respect them like you're not high nose, you stay humble. I think that's also one thing. You stay humble and just be grateful and share the blessings that you have. And whatever opportunity that I have, I share with other people too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like someone opened a door for me, I'll open the door for them. So it's just a cycle. And like I said, if I were to stay here, Cham, we probably have the, like, whatever you're doing now, and then I'll collaborate with you with the talents and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm really happy of what you're doing. And I can't wait to see what you're going to be doing soon about your talents here.
Hopefully soon. Let's talk about the mob.
Oh, the last one we did?
No.
Or mob in general?
Mob in general. Why did you pursue siguro making mob? Because it's like a yearly thing before.
My mob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, it was a yearly thing before.
I think it just depends on if I feel like doing it and something's like if it fit an event. Because if you do it now, like every time, it doesn't make it special anymore.
Yeah.
So when I did the first mob, like I told you, I just texted the kids and we met and practiced for 2 nights and then we did it the next day. And we had so much views on that one. I was so proud of that because it was my first mob. And everything first for me kind of looks really close to my heart, like all my projects are, right? Because I have memories of each and every single one. I don't know. I guess I just, like I told you, I grew up in entertainment, like dancers and singers and seeing it because I can dance a little bit. I can't dance the whole, you know, like my sisters do. But I guess, like I said, just seeing people perform and loving what they're doing, it's like, I keep going back to that. It just gives like a satisfaction and fulfilling for me to be able to give them that avenue to perform. And every time I do mob, I always take their side. And I'm like, okay, gang, how do you want to do this? What do you think is best? I just don't put in just my opinion and not listen to others. I'm like, okay, I'm open to suggestions with the songs. I'm open to this, I'm open to that. It's more of like, if you make an event as an organizer, you produce it, you lead it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want the best result. You just don't want it because this is what I want, and it's not the best result. I wouldn't do that. I would rather listen to the best suggestion on the table and do it that way. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because some people are just like, no, I want it this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not like that. I work with my team because, you know, like you're only as good as what you have, right? Who you work with. Because if you don't show them respect, like I wouldn't still have Glenn or Jeff or you if I didn't have that relationship with you back then. You know what I mean? If I ask you, hey, Cham, I will do it. And I wasn't nice to you before, you'd be like, ah. You know what I mean? Like, this girl. You know what I mean?
And also, I think sometimes you don't have the best idea.
Mm-hmm. You don't.
Yeah.
Because other people might have a better idea. But like I said, if we're doing a project or events, we want like the best idea, whoever that idea is from.
Yes.
So that's what I feel. I'm like, okay, let me think. Maybe that's better that way. So you know what I mean? Like, okay, this area, it's like how we did the mob. And you're like, maybe Saf, remember when I ask you something and then you tell me, maybe Saf, we do it. I'm like, okay, he makes sense. All right. So I'm really easy to work with. So I guess that's also part of it that when I do events, it's easy for me to like make one before because I'm just like this. I'm authentic. I don't sugarcoat. This is just me. You see me like this outside these cameras, I'm still the same. So, like, even everybody that I talk to will tell you that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can attest to that. So, this is the first time that you're going to be
I'm watching that now? Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me just.
Oh my God. I'm excited though. I'm like, fingers crossed on this, Cham. Okay. So we did this 19?
Yeah, you can pause if you want. Let me just play it.
Let's get it started in here.
And the bass keeps running,
Oh.
running.
Oh, that's what.
In this context, there's no disrespect, so when I bust my rhyme, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the rhythm affect. Lose the inhibition, follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. Cause when we be out, when it's fully beat out, you wouldn't believe how we wow. Turn it till it's burned out, turn it till it's turned out. Act up from northwest, east side. Everybody, everybody, let's get into it. Get stoked, get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Yeah. Running and running, running. Come on, y'all. Let's get cool. Let's get cool. And I like it cool. We cool. And yeah. Come on, say yeah. Running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running.
Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot.
That's good.
Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it all flowing over this and make it look easy. Blue faces blowing up violet.
I was actually somewhere there watching. I was following there.
Also, great state paid by the boatload. Been so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Been so tall, I could give a high pilot.
Original girl, you want a replica? No. Smoothie, no regular, regular.
sister.
For real, I'm pretty pa' my cellular. No.
She was like, I'm gonna be the only.
They ain't never
Yeah,
had
that's
a pretty girl
There
from
you go.
Joburg to me now, and that's what they prefer. I don't touch no wheel, cause I got a chauffeur. First class, how I get around the world. Just miss me with the drama, unless you call me with the commas. Or DJ turn the sound up, cause
She
you
looked
about
like
to
us.
pour it around.
That's our youngest.
I think you are
From
the same.
they say it doesn't get sweeter. Feel my body banging like speaker. Ooh, sweating on my concealer. Skin tight, no millimeter. And my face card make 'em feel weaker. But you know that my body is a healer. Ooh, I love to make it.
Nice. Oh, that one was nice.
Baby, if you strip, you could get a tip, cause I like it just the way
my cousin.
you are.
One and
Talk to me,
Yeah.
Oh, baby, it's all you ain't gotta flow for me. If we go, but you can still touch my love, it's free. We can work without the perks, just you and me. Hug it out till we get it right. Baby, if you strip, you can get a tip, cause I like it just the way you are.
Nobody stroking and well equipped, can you handle me the way?
I don't need a cheese or a cocky boy, I like it just the way you are.
Let me see you stroke, you can get it to cause I like that. I ain't got no. Don't make me kill no body in here, I'ma shoot 3 shots, somebody done made me hot, don't make me kill no body in here, I'ma shoot 3 shots, somebody done made me hot,
This is my favorite part.
This one?
Yeah.
Her face. What group is this here?
Chicana.
Bundle up, my whole style is so cold. I glow like old guys who go bold. My flow got no front in the vocal. I don't mean to sound like a showboat, but it's true, my persona's no joke. I stepped into some kind of portal.
I'm legend and sometimes I'm noble.
So show me that you understand I like it. Can you blow my mind? Set off my whole body. If I give
This
you
group has the best position
Yeah.
out of all the groups.
Yeah.
Get off my whole body, whole body. Make me sweat,
This song is
make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water, make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water,
Make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water.
In 10 seconds, you will see the most handsome guy in the world.
Huh?
You'll see the most handsome guy in the world in 5 seconds.
So hot and
There you go.
oh. Want a little bit of and a little bit of. I was like, good gracious, ass bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steam. You know, waiting for the right time to blast them keys. And I'm leaving, please believe in. Me and the rest of my heathens. Checking out a lock at the top of the Four Seasons. Penthouse, rooftop, birds I'm feeding. No deceiving, nothing up my sleeving. No teasing. I need you to get up on the dance floor. Get that man what he asking for. Cause I feel like busting loose and I feel like touching you. And can't nobody stop the juice. So baby, tell me what's the use? I said it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
I am getting so hot, I wanna take my clothes off.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
I am getting so hot, I wanna take my
Let it
clothes
hang
off.
on.
She's so serious. That's good.
They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes and their words
Oh, I
are
get
really
that
clear.
part.
So beat it, just beat it. You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a macho man. You wanna be
I couldn't see how many dancers we have until I saw that because I was like, couldn't see from the
you
back.
wanna be bad, just beat
Yeah.
it. Beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to beat it, beat it. Sure, I'm funky, don't just like that. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it, just beat it, just beat it, just beat it, beat it.
Nice, nice. How did I just disperse?
Yeah. I had to show the dispersal.
Nice. I like that. Oh, you made me another one?
That was yours, by the way.
No, you made me one from We Are the World, right? Is that the same one?
I just found that for my files because
Yeah?
I still have all the files in it since 2010, I think. I still have all the files.
Nice. That was fun. That was fun. I was like,
So, thoughts? I could always change that some of the parts if you
yeah,
want.
we can probably add more of the crowds
Mm.
filming because I know you wanted to focus of the dancers so they have their own clips.
Mm.
That's why you did that. Just add more for like the last part. Remember when people try to gather it? Because if you were there, I'm not sure if one of the cameramen. It was so fun going back and forth. I don't know if nakay clips. I don't know if
I'll-
someone can or
Yeah.
had it. Can I
I'll
pag-transfer
find it.
ba? It nice siya kahit camera bag. It was so
Nagdagandagan.
yeah, and then the people were engaging. People were following where where the dancers were.
Okay.
Kaya siya din add just add more of the people in like a circle in front. That kind of, I'm sure there's a lot.
I will find them.
There's a lot. So I think that's it. That's all. But it was nice. It was nice. It's just like I haven't done that. So for me, it was like it's probably gonna take me a few minutes or hours to like take it in and watch it again. Because like, say like if we do events, diba, we're like, okay, I'll find the good things about it and areas to improve. Sa-
Yeah.
So now I'm like, shoot, I should have just done it by the stage because of the lighting.
Yeah.
But I was scared, man, God, they won't move and the dancers can't go in the back. It was too packed.
Yeah, that was one of the things that we considered.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
during the
move it
planning.
forward. So that's why I was like, where are we moving now? I'm like, finale will be here. Because if you do events, mga, that's part of the thing. If you do live events like what we did, you have to think fast and
Yeah.
everybody has to be in communication like all the time. Because if something has to change, like if nasa yung finale, you had the camera here and then the dancers
Yeah.
here, no one can capture it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's like you have to be quick and that's what makes it more fun.
We really had fun.
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
this.
I was sweating. I was like, and remember the power outage?
Yes.
I was like, oh my God. But things happen, but we made it work. But
Yeah.
the output's great. Just have to add more people, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
People would see this, wouldn't really know that there was a power outage in the beginning.
Yeah, I know. It's just us. It's just behind the
Yeah.
scenes. But people were like, what is flash mob? Because like I was in the back. My sisters were there too. I'm like, who is flash mob? Because some people don't really know it yet, right?
Yeah.
And like, who are these people? And people are talking about like, oh, they're just random people dancing. I'm like, and people are like, no, they're dancers. They practice these. And like you hear those comments and us that were making it, we created that and hearing their feedback cracks me up. I was like, okay, whatever you feel like it is. But as long as like, for how many dancers we have? Probably like 70, 75
I
total.
think so, yeah.
Yeah. But let's just add more people, I guess. And then nice to just I like it now.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited. And then the kids are already asking, so how many only sent the logo? Or have most all of them sent to you?
We only need one more Chicana.
Okay, I don't know if, because some people maybe walay koan ba? Walay logo maybe? 'Cause I don't know if they've
Jeff
had it.
said they had the logo, so.
Oh, and then our names na lang, Cham. You can put you and Misa while they're still, wala pa mo end credit ba? And then the last part na ang cruise, the guys siguro.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. Did you see special participation sa kong sisters or wala? You still have to add that.
We can add also.
Yeah.
Okay, give me their names. Yeah.
Ako yung
Yeah,
okay, because I know you're
Mona siya,
busy.
I haven't slept good. That's why I'm really luya right now. Kasi my brain is hanging.
That's why I also put I didn't wanna push it nga, hey, I'd rather have you at 100% when you edit. Kaysa you're pushing it and then your creative mind's not working, you can't have a great output, my God.
Yeah.
So you need to reset. You needed that rest should to reset your brain and then focus at 100%.
Yeah, but I don't have the.
You need vitamins now. You need some Centrum A to Z na siguro siya.
Yeah.
But that was great, Nat. Thank you so much. And I'm really happy that you did this with me this time.
Of course.
And maybe next time we'll
time.
plan something else. So plan.
Yeah.
But that was a big one because it is Buglasan. It's like a very big event in our province. And this, oh, thank you, RR. I forgot. Thank you so much for collaborating
Thank
with
you,
us
RR.
here for our event. So it was last minute for him, but we've been messaging the man. But I came and visited him there and we talked about it. And it was just like, okay, do I need proposal letter? Okay, I guess that's it. That was it. All right. So, yeah, I mean, the kids are going to be excited seeing this video.
Yeah,
sure.
hopefully. That's our dream.
Yeah, because I know that's why I wanted clips for them because I'm sure they wanted their own group. Tapos, the mob nilang tong ending with everybody na. Yeah, okay. Cool. Sige. Send me the link. Ikaw na may mo post na just tag me.
Okay.
Well, send it to me first.
You
before.
still have your link?
My link.
Your
What link?
Facebook?
I still have my Facebook. What do you mean?
No. Your page, your
I
Facebook
don't
page.
have-
You don't have a page?
No.
The sapphire thing?
Still
before?
no, I don't.
Just your personal.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't really make that my kuambia. I was like, I should have, but for me, it was more of like the fun
Yeah.
of it. I didn't see it like the business side. Because like I said before, we're asking me like, do you make a lot of money doing this? I'm like, no, really no.
People only knew.
No, really no. It's just a lot of hard work and sweat in this. But like I said, it's priceless though if the output is what you wanted. And that's no one can pay that,
Yeah, no amount of money can.
No one can pay that, yeah. So like I said, I'm glad I work with you because we have the we have the same mindset about things.
I'm
so.
just sorry. I'm so luya right now.
I'm still
'cause
lawyer right now. You're getting sick.
I'm really not in the best
Okay,
health
okay.
right now. But
Sure.
in every podcast, we have the previous guest ask the next guest
Oh, okay.
something, a
Okay.
generic question,
Okay.
and I will ask you to ask the next guest. Yeah, but
Okay.
you have
Who
to
is
answer
the
this.
next per-
No,
okay.
no.
What's the question for me?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh my goodness, Cham! You didn't tell me there's this one.
Surprise! He's Harold of Itirada. So this is his question for you.
Okay.
How do we overcome anxiety? Unsa atong approach ana? Saan nimo at least makahatag pug kag idea sa mga pagtubag nimo ani nga question sa mga naminaw?
How do I handle anxiety?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess with that question, for me is just to take a step back when I feel like that's already getting, because I think you'll feel that before the anxiety really hits you. So for me, what I do, because obviously everybody experienced that, I'll just step back and then I breathe, like a deep breathing.
Reset.
Yeah, because actually when you breathe in, breathe out oxygen, it actually resets your brain. So it kind of triggers you to like your body or your emotions be like, oh, you're anxious right now. But if you're going to reset that with like the breathing, right, it'll help you not deflect or maybe just like think of other things. Or you can also just get out of the room where you don't feel comfortable and get some air, walk around and come back to it. Because sometimes we get anxiety of things that are in front of us that we can't control, right? And also, I also put it in my head that let stress itself, because you can't control stress. You can't control things, right? So only control what you can. Because if you feel like you want to control everything, then that's your anxiety and stress will come in. Because if you're like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you can't do it. So control what you can. And the things that are out of your hands, just let it go. That's what I tell myself.
Saf, salamat kayo for coming.
Sure. Thank you
It's
for
been a
having
blast.
me, Cham. Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, follow her sa iyang socials. We'll put it down.
Yeah, sure. I'll just Edfil SApphire Carranza, I guess, or something. I don't even remember my name on Facebook, but I'll put it down the link or something, yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you, Cham. Thank you,
Bye-bye, guys.
guys.